What's up, Nitro Nation? Muggy Maniac here. If you guys haven't watched it, probably not awake yet. I wake up at 3 in the morning every day because my ass goes to work early. So I need to go make some bread today, put in some more overtime this week so I can get more goodies and continue to up my level and up my game in 8-scale Nitro. No disrespect to my brother from another mother, Nitro Brother for Life, John Bodegel. But he's basically becoming Mr. King of 5th scale. Very involved. So somebody has to step up and take the reins of 8th scale Nitro, and that would be me, the Muggy Maniac. So we're going above and beyond, even what John was doing at one last time when he was doing 8th scale Nitro. As you guys have been watching my videos and know, I'm not going to hold nothing back. I'm not going to, blow smoke up anybody's ass. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. I'm going to tell you straight out how it is, and I'm only going to tell you facts, okay? If I don't know for sure, then I'm not going to speculate. I'll tell you, go ask this person. Go watch this video. I don't know, okay? But what I do know is ACL Nitro needs to get, we need to go into 2019 like full throttle. You know what I'm saying, people? No more playing around. And if the Muggy Maniac has to build more sick-ass platforms, has to build, go above and beyond the Call of Duty, then that's what I got to do, man, because I love this hobby. I love 5th scale, I love 8th scale Nitro. Man, I'm sick, okay? I have the Nitro fever, people, okay? Because it's wintertime, I don't give a rat's ass. People are retiring for the winter. It's cold, it's snowing. Hey, you know what? Reach down between your legs and grab your balls and put some spikes in your tires like some guys will do in 5th scale, I know, like Mr. 5th scale only. By the way, shout out to my brother there. That guy, he's in the snow right now. Elite RC's, 20 below where he's at, and that ain't stopping him. And those are 5th scale guys, man. That should inspire us 8th scale guys not to go run E-Work inside or let's do some videos of, how to do this. How about let's do some videos of your shit running? How about let's do some videos of your shit brapping? You guys see my shit running. You guys are going to continue to see my shit running. I don't care. It's not going to rain, 40 days and 40 nights like the NOAA stuff, It's going to give a break, and it's getting cold. It's wet out there still, and it's going to continue to be like that. And, I'm spoiled some in Southern California, so fortunately I don't get the shitty weather like you guys get back east. But even if I did, that wouldn't stop me. I'll be running my shit in the snow, like I said. I'll be running my shit in fucking 40 below zero. I don't care. If there's a will, there's a way. If you're a true Nitro gearhead and you're dedicated to this hobby and you love Nitro, you'll find a way to run your shit. If I had a big enough house, I'll run my shit inside my garage. I don't care. So anyway, what's going on, people? I gotta get ready for work in a few minutes here, so let's make this quick. First thing I want to let you guys know, if you haven't seen my video already, this is your solution to the problem of the LRP .32 next gen Spec 4 X-Tech carburetor that's on there that's really not that good. I could have stuck with it, and let me try something that I thought about trying, but I wasn't sure if it would work. Let me see if a Kyosho Inferno GT Nitro, which is their .25 motor that they run, they have it in the RTR. Let me see if it'll work on the LRP. If it doesn't, then, it doesn't. I spent $100 on the Rossi. But trust me, I've been trying to find any angle that I can save a few bucks. Sure, I spend tons of money, and I have been, and you guys have seen me spending money. I just spent another $100 on some Badlands, more Badlands, and more DE racing rims, and I'll get to that in a second, because I want to kind of go over how you mount those real quick. I don't want to spend a bunch of time on it. John has a video. He did it. Everyday RC did it, but those are the only two guys I know that did it. And Everyday RC got it from John. So John is the only one that really showed people how to do these DE racing rims. People say, oh, you can't put a 3.8 rim on a 4-inch rim. Well, yeah, you can. It's going to take a little bit more work and a little bit more patience, but it can be done, you know? And that will eliminate you. The whole reason for it is not eliminate, but it'll lessen the ballooning, okay? There you go. Zah, brand new one. I just got these in. Another set, okay? Another set of rims, another set of Badlands. I got another set of these coming, black. So now I have black. Now I have yellow, I have white. I'm going to get 2 of each. 2 yellow, 2 black, 2 white DE racing rims with Badlands for each of my trucks. This is the part number, okay, the one that John gave you guys on the video he did, that part number doesn't exist anymore. This is the new one, just so you guys know, it has changed. It's DER PT4 8 Y yellow W white B black. That's the difference in the colors, is the last letter. $21.95. Can't beat that for probably one of the best rims on the market. Strong DE Racing. I use their skid plates, their bumpers. You know, great company. I know a few guys that work for them, so, and they're local. I mean, as far as they're in my area, not in my area, but they are in Phelan, wherever that is. Oh no, those are the Badlands, I'm sorry. Those come from Phelan. By the way, Badlands, make sure you get the right ones. Don't get the new MX ones, those are shit. There's your part number on those. 1178-00 Badlands. Best bashing tire, period. If you're not bashing, don't worry about it. Disregard this whole segment. If you are, that's what you want. Okay, and I tried them all. The only other tires, if you guys can't afford it for newbies, these are called ZD Racing. Okay, you get those with the rims. Okay, that's what they look like. I love these tires next to the Badlands. These are probably one of my favorites. The rims aren't a lot heavier. They're not very much heavier than the DE. Okay, I weighed them and compared them. Not much. Maybe, you know, 20, 30 milligrams. Not much. Or grams or whatever. Pretty durable. I did strip one out. But that was a fluke. And I think I just didn't tighten it enough. So, but other than that, I think they look pretty cool. I like the pattern. About as close as you're going to get to a Badland knockoff. Rubber is very soft. Insert padding in here is garbage. So you want it, you're going to have to take them apart. And you can run them for now, but I'm going to tell you that they're going to soften up really quick. And they're going to start ballooning. They're going to become pizza cutters, which you don't want. You'll fuck up your universals. I've been a dog bone on the Muggy when I ran these. So you got to take them apart, put better foam inserts in them, or you can do the duct tape inside, whatever. But you can only run them like this stock for a little bit. I mean, they're great tires, man. I love them. They hook up. They wear really well. That's what you guys see me running on the Tekno, and the last video I just uploaded. Okay, and I think they look pretty sick on the tires. It's just a different profile. They're not as tall as the Badlands, and I think they're not as wide. Maybe, I don't know. I really, if you compare them to the Badlands, well, actually, they're wider than the Badlands, but the Badlands are taller. The Badlands are taller. So, you know, either way, these are my choice in rims or my choice in tires are these two, and these rims, by the way, these tires, they're ZD Racing tires. All 4 of them with the rims, it's less than 40 bucks. I mean, that's how much probably one of these tires and rims are. So, but they're Badlands, man. They're badass. Okay, so anyway, the Kyosho carburetor, people, works in the LRP. Now, you seen that last video, that's what I was running, this carburetor. There's your part number, KYO 31816. Get them on eBay, 20 bucks. I think you can get just the carburetor if you don't need the filter. $14. I ordered one. Comes with 2 Venturis. You're going to have to mill the Venturis out. I think the biggest one they give is a 7.5. The one I have in the LRP that I used, because this carburetor came off of this. That's what I bought it for. I couldn't find an original OFNA Hyper 21 carburetor. So what I did is I searched and searched and searched, and then I contacted them. I said, is the millimeter the same as the OFNA? And Mr. Kyosho guy said, yes, it will fit. I said, awesome, send me one. I paid $14.99 for this carburetor many moons ago when I first got into nitro. And it works very well. And this Kyosho carburetor, by the way, it's all plastic, man. I would even say it's as good or even better because of the plastic. It just makes it run cooler than the Novarossi. And you can buy about 10 of these or 8 of these or whatever for what's going to cost you for a Novarossi. The whole reason I wanted to do this is because it was the last, my last, how should I say, you know, resort as far as can we eliminate for the newbie, because, you know, I told you these motors aren't for newbies. And they're not. If you got to get the Novarossi carburetor, it's not for a newbie, because you got to mill that carburetor down. You got to know what you're doing. You know, to even mess with a carburetor, it's bad enough that the newbie is trying to learn how to tune the damn thing, let alone have to install one and alter it for it even to work. That's too much. If I was a newbie, I would quit. Okay, I wouldn't even do nitro. That would discourage me. I want to encourage, not discourage. So now that is official for you people that are new. You can get one of these LRP .32. So we're going to retract my old statements of this isn't for a newbie. If you get the Novarossi carburetor, it's not for a newbie. Okay, if you run this Kyosho carburetor, like I said, it works, and it works very well. And I'm going to be running it on this thing even when it comes back modified. Okay, so anyway, and it's way cheaper, especially for the newbie. That's the biggest point. Okay, $20 or less for the carburetor. Throw it on the LRP .32, you're good to go. So anyway, that's that. Just in, Muggy Maniac has found a solution for you not to spend $100 and go through all that bullshit of milling the carburetor. I have already ordered one because of the simple fact, and oh yeah, FYI if you don't know, the new Novarossi 28.8 Rex Legends, the carburetors they come with now, it's a 3-tune carb. It has a high-end needle, low-end needle, and a mid needle, which I really don't like. So good thing I ordered that carburetor anyway, because that carburetor that I ordered is the original one that just has the high end and low end, which is a lot easier to tune and work with. So anyway, so it wasn't for none that I ordered it. It will go on my modified Rex Legend 28.8 when I get it back, because I'm going to pull that carburetor that's on there, which is the 3 different needle tuning carburetor, and throw that to the side. I'd rather not use that and put the better Novarossi carburetor on there. So anyway, that's what's going on with the Muggy Maniac. We got pipes getting shined up. We got you know, 053, 086s, 41031s. I have ordered a Novarossi 9886 strong pipe, which I recommend for your mods if you're going to go mod. And the 41031 is good for stock motors, which is this type of bend, and the 41032, which is similar to this bend, is good for mod. So for mod, this bend. For stock, this bend. But don't take my word. Every motor is different. Every vehicle is different. Experiment. I recommend, you know, it's all trial and error. How do you think I came up with that carburetor? It either was going to work or it wasn't. It is officially out of the Techno, the motor. This motor here is being sent. That's why it's in the box. We're saying bye-bye. Bye-bye, soccer. Bye-bye. Next time I see you, you will be modified. And you will be one badass. Difference between this motor, LRP .32, and this one here, the Novarossi 28.8 Rex, is the Rex has a lot more torque. Very, very torquey. The LRP .32 is a lot more snappier on the bottom. That thing has a lot of bottom, just whoop, 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 whoop. As if you've seen in my video, very snappy on the bottom. Doesn't have a lot of torque in the mid. And then because it's a 7-port, the top end, it screams, but it wants to drop off a little bit. That's what the difference is between a 7-port and an 8-port. An 8-port, which is the Novarossi Rex Legend, it continues to climb even when it's pegged top end. When it's screaming, wah, it's not dropping off. When this thing's screaming, wah, it kind of drops off just a little bit, not much, because it's only a 7-port. Okay, now if they make an 8-port one of these, or if Nova Rossi makes an 8-port 28.8, holy, I mean not 8.8, I'm sorry, duh. If Nova Rossi would make a 32 8-port Rex Legend, holy shit. That gives me, you know, the happy to see you freaking sign just thinking about that. Can you imagine that, people? Nitro Nation, Muggy Maniacs, Chuggy Maniacs, Buggy Maniacs, Monster Truck Maniacs. Can you imagine that, man? A Nova Rossi .32 8-port. Holy sheep shit. Even if they did a .30, it would be good. So anyway, we're going to do some upgrades to this. We're still waiting for the titanium turnbuckles. Should be here any day. We also, what are we doing? Oh yeah, this is a 46. So when I put mobs in here, it's not getting the top that I want. You guys see, it's got screams. Those mobs are going to make it rip, but I like a little top end also too. I like to do 80 miles an hour. Who doesn't, right? So I'm going to change that 46 out to this, which is a 48. Plus, this is a lot lighter steel because of the holes. That one, if you can see it in there, it's just a solid, a little heavier. So we're going to throw that in there. I've noticed, if you look here, it's the rear dog bone. See that little bit of wobble? No bueno. Okay, look at the front one. Let's check out the front one. Look at the front shaft. Oh, a little bit of wobble. No bueno. So guess what? Since the Muggy Maniac is so anal about shit like that, bam, we're going to replace that shit. There's a brand new rear right there. And we have a brand new front. Now the front, I didn't even know it's aluminum, so I hope this is going to be okay. Very light, man. This thing weighs nothing. But it's 70-75, so it's pretty strong. We'll see. I prefer to run steel. I guess I didn't notice it. So pay attention, people, when you're ordering your shit. Read the fine print. Anyway, I think it'll be fine. So we're going to throw those in there, replace those. Diffs are fine. They're working great. I did replace this. This is a ProTech L shape because that's the shape of my throttle servo throttle arm. But it does, you know, I noticed this, the other one, when I took it off. What did I do with it? The stock one, it has bearings in it. That's pretty cool. I didn't even notice that. So I'm like, dang, do I want to take the bearings off? Because bearings are obviously smoother and quicker. And put this one on. But I like this one because it's aluminum. But this plastic that Techno has is freaking, might as well be aluminum. It's rock solid shit. Top quality. Okay, but it's just another level. Okay. Another question somebody asked me real quick. Some guy, a newbie. By the way, if you're any newbies here, welcome. Newbies, middies, oldie but goodies like me. But for this newbie, and for any of you newbies, he said, is there really that much of a difference between a Losi kit that's $500, a race kit that you build, and a Techno? Oh yeah, there's a huge difference. Quality-wise, technology-wise, you know, need I say any more? And, you know, if you want something, again, that is winning right now, like a Techno, in the top 10, in Roar and IFMAR and all the professional, you know, Nitro racing, Buggy and Chuggy, or a Mugen, same thing, top 10, you know, finisher, winning day in and day out. And like I said, Losi's not. So it depends. Are you if you're race inspired, then sure. Obviously, you want something that's winning and something that's proven that it's winning, and you want to turn that badass into a even badder ass. Is that a word? Badder ass? But anyway, basher, which is what I'm doing. I'm taking top quality, top winning, performing racing shit like Techno, like Mugen, like Kyosho, you know, maybe an X-Ray, who knows, you know, maybe a Hot Bodies, shit that's winning right now, And I'm going to take that race-proven, race-inspired shit and turn it in to the sickest, baddest bashing whip that I could possibly imagine, or that anybody can. So anyway, I got to get ready for work, people. That's all I got. You guys have a great day today. We'll see what happens. Hopefully those motors come in soon. Mugen MBX7 Truggy will be here soon. Got a lot going on. Last thing before I leave you guys. That is the bot skin chassis wrap carbon fiber for the Mugen MBX5. I'm giving her some 2018 love, like she deserves. I do want to get another buggy, but I'm putting all my attention on this buggy right now, to get her, back to her glory days of her everything being replaced. This thing is going to look, when I get done, it's going to look like a 2018 MBX5 R buggy. Brand new plastics, aluminum, titanium, carbon fiber, everything. Just going through her, getting her all freshened up and ready, because guess what she's got coming? She's got some modified motors that she gets to test out, like she always does. She's like, oh yes, Daddy, cool, you got modifieds coming for me? I don't have to always run those boring little .21s? Great, I love it. This thing loves big motors. It's a freaking, the pillow balls I've never had a problem with ever. I bashed the shit out of this thing, crashed this thing in the walls, and these pillow balls are very sturdy, strong. It's very agile, steering, cornering, everything. I love the pillow balls. Never had a problem with them. So I think they're great. Way, way, way above and beyond anything out there right now. That's why Associated won the points this year, I believe, in Nitro, okay, because it was using what they stole from Mugen, which is these pillow balls. They basically stole their whole front end and took it to their advantage, and that's why they spanked Ty Tessman's ass, whoever the guy that races for Associated in that vehicle. Basically spanked everybody as far as buggies go. So anyway, I guess it works. It's winning. So, and I bash it, so I can attest that for bashing, the pillow balls, they're great. I love them. The thing I love about these, the biggest thing, is you can get wider if you want. You can adjust the pillow balls, and you can move out your carriers to get like a real, it wouldn't be legal to race like that, but for bashing, there's no rules. You can just make your whole front end a lot wider than a normal buggy front end because of the pillow balls. You can adjust in here and move them out. But you don't want to do that come out too much, because then there's not going to be as much of the stud in there, and they could either break off or come out. So, you can adjust them a little out wider, but just be careful if you're going to do that. So anyway, that's all I got. That's what's going on with the Muggy Maniac. Oh, the Badlands, they're easy. All you got to do real quick, sandpaper, very fine sandpaper, roughen this edge up here. Okay, this edge, rough it up, clean it up after you're done, roughen it up really good. Make sure you use Dynamite medium glue, not thick, dries too quick, not thin, takes days. Squeeze them in here like I did this one, pinch it little by little all the way around, dab, 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 put the rubber bands on it, turn it over, dab, 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 just like this. See how I'm doing that? Just all you gotta do, just open her up, bam, 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 let her set, bam, you're good to go. So, anyway, I got another set of those coming. Probably gonna get 2 more sets of Badlands and racing rims. So anyway, that's all I got. That's the Muggy Maniac. I gotta get the hell out of here and go to work. You guys have an awesome day. Peace, I'm out.